All right, Coach Schley, we had 2 gold, 1 bronze on the day. We finished in second in the team race. Talk about the team, talk about the guys. I mean, great performance.
Yeah, I think they ended up with 69 points. We had 67 points. Close team race. We didn't score as many points today as we really wanted to and needed to win the team title. But the last time I checked, there's only one planet that has people living on it, and this group got second on that planet as a group of young men, 15 to 17-year-olds, and I'm really, really proud of their overall effort as a team. Another thing that I'm really proud of is that Russia, they had 2 champions, we had 3 champions. So yeah, they beat us overall as a team, but we had more gold medals, than they did. And so that's something that as Team USA, as we leave here, we can be proud of and excited about.
2-time Cadet World Champs.
Right.
Talk about those guys, what they meant.
Well, I think that our 2 guys that won today for the second time in a row, they definitely showed the most poise. They showed they were professionals even at this age group. They did a just great job of takedown to turn. We've talked about takedown to turn for years, last few years in developmental level, and you look at how Mark Hall won his title in juniors, takedown to turn. You look at how, like Gable tonight, that was a big difference maker, right? He took that Russian down, turned him right off the bat, got 4 points when he was behind by 1. So, those 2 guys that won today, they listened and they were very coachable. And they took what we as coaches have been preaching to them, and they took it and they put it out there on the mat. So I think it's impressive to have 2 Cadet World Champions 2 years in a row, because what that says the future's bright. For our senior level, that says the future's bright for Team USA. And so now those guys are going to move into the juniors. Then down the road they'll be future seniors. So I think the United States of America, in regards to freestyle wrestling, has something special to look forward to.
Talk about the leadership role that those guys took on, coming back and knowing that not only were they gunning for a title, but, they had some guys here that had never been in an international tournament and had to focus in. Talk about that leadership role they took on.
And I told Yanni early in the summer when he started coming out to the Olympic Training Center and training with us, I said, Yanni, I'm not going to have a team captain role where I'm going to say that to all the other guys and vote you as team captain or anything, but I'm asking you as the coach, I need you to act as team captain this summer. And he said, yes, sir. Yes, coach. And he did every single thing I asked him to do this. Asked him to just be a servant, to be a servant leader, to give encouraging words, to always be there for the guys. And he did every single thing I asked him to do. So outside his amazing performance tonight, his character and his just integrity and class was very, very impressive this whole entire summer.
Talk about Gable a little bit. He can kind of go up pretty high.
Yeah.
The attitude gets up there. How did you guys keep him composed, even during the match when that Russian tried to get in his head?
I think last year being at the Cadet Worlds when 95 degrees in that venue and knowing that he could win in those circumstances, kind of being here in a nice kind of more air-conditioned venue in these circumstances, they weren't as challenging. I think that year of maturity for him too, just being a year older, going back to high school another year and being around some good leaders, I think was meaningful to him. And it's no offense to him last year, but he definitely acted a little younger last year. And this year there was just a lot more maturity in Gable Stevenson. And it showed in those matches against the Indian when the Indians kind of went ape on him, second period and came at him just brawling. Gable stayed poised. He won the hand fight, so got his hand back inside, and he finished that match strong. And here he got down 1-0. That Russian double-legged him off the mat onto the floor and stared at him for about 8 seconds like, I'm going to own you. Gable came right back, got a takedown, turned him, and took charge. And so, again, that just shows that he's a professional. He doesn't let things like that get to him. And our big term this whole entire summer was full effort. That if you give full effort for 4 minutes, then the winning is going to take care of itself. These gold medals and these team titles, the plan was these team medals, they're going to take care of themselves. And I think for the most part, our team did that, and that's why we won 7 out of the 10 medals. And though, we didn't come home with the team title, but I'll tell you, to have 10 weight classes and to bring home 7 medals out of the 10 weight classes is a really, it's a special accomplishment. And it's special because you got to remember, these guys really only wrestle freestyle about 4 months of the year, right? They're involved in folk style, the rest of the time. They start folk style approximately right around September, and they go all the way to March. And they wrestle freestyle basically April through, the very beginning of September. So the rest of the time, anyways, they're wrestling a different style with different rules where you don't have to defend a gut wrench. And if you get feet to back, it's only 2, right? And you can step out of bounds. So for them to wrestle freestyle for just the summertime, right? And to be able to come in here and get second in the world against teams that's all they've done is wrestle freestyle since they were 6 years old, I think is really impressive that our guys are able to make that transition and do as well as they do. And really, a couple of things go opposite way. A couple of these little weight classes, we could have been the best team in the world, but ifs and buts or candy nuts, we'd all be cracking and eating them. We came up a little short, but still something really special to be said for this team.